welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about questions you can ask your florist. I have a 4-part series on this. The first one is the basic questions that you can ask your florist. The second series, or the second video, is about questions in regards to flowers. And in this one, we're going to talk about the cost. I'll link those, the information on those videos below. Oh, and don't forget to like this video and also subscribe. I'm an expert on everything weddings or just events, period. So always check out some of my other videos on things like how to do or questions you can ask your florist. I'm married, now what? Because that's a question I always get from a lot of people. People are, I'm married, now what do I do? Like, where do I start? So definitely check out some of my other videos. So anyway, let's get started. If you see me kind of looking down, I'm kind of looking at my notes on what to say. And here we go. So, and like I said, this part is questions to ask your florist, and it's the cost. So now that you kind of know, like, the basic questions of, are you available? What do you normally do? What type of flowers can I use? And all those great questions. Now in this video, these are some of the questions that you want to find out. Besides the cost of the flowers, you also want to know what are some additional costs. So one question you can ask your florist is, do you charge a delivery fee? And yes, most florists charge a delivery fee. Usually the cost that they are giving you are just for the flowers, the time to put the flowers together, and that's just the general price of when we are calculating the cost of an arrangement. Then on the flip side, we have to also charge a cost for gas, dropping them off, and all that great stuff. So it could be a percentage or a flat fee. I personally just charge a flat fee for this because all I'm doing is just dropping off your flowers. I'm gonna be like, hello, hi, and bye. So I'm just basically charging for the gas for me and my time to deliver your flowers. Now you can also ask your florist, can I come and pick them up? And most florists will be happy to have you come and pick them up. But remember, the day of your wedding, it is a very hectic day. The least that you have to do, the more you enjoy. So I always tell my brides, I know sometimes, you're on a tight crunch. You think that you can do the flowers yourself, or you can send somebody to go pick stuff up. But if you have somebody going this way, that way, this way, that way, you don't know what's going to happen with traffic, with just anything. And then that person is gone, they're not there for your wedding. Kind of risky. So then another question you can ask is, do you have an extra charge for the setup and breakdown of floral decor? And again, most florists will charge for setting up and breaking down. This fee could be, again, a percentage or a flat fee. It can be anywhere between 10% to 30%. I charge just a small fee of 30%, and that just covers my staff, because like a lot of times we have a really large event. So, I have to have a staff of 5 to 10 people, and so I have to pay for that. When I'm marking up your flowers, or for the cost, I am putting in the cost of my designers and myself designing them, but I'm not putting in that cost of them coming, setting up your tables, doing installation on the walls, the backdrops, all that stuff. So that is the fee that we're charging for that. And then we're also charging, either staff leave and come back and break everything back down, because, like, again, if we're doing a big install and we have flowers on the walls, flowers in the ceiling, large flower arrangements, all this, a whole big production, I have to charge. My staff gotta get paid. They're not gonna work for free. So usually it is a fee between 10% to 30%. It just depends on the florist. And there's another question you can ask is there an extra fee if I need you to stay throughout the ceremony to move the arrangements to the reception site? And again, yes, most florists charge. I myself, it's included in that 10% fee that I charge. So I charge for handling, setup, takedown, and delivery. Those are all the fees that are included in that 10%. So someone will stay at the reception site, will set that up, move over someone will stay at the ceremony site and move everything over to the reception site, usually 1 or 2 people. Now, I am a big believer in reusing flowers because I took so much time to create this beautiful arrangement. We want to move them from one site to the next. So usually, you know, if it's a infinity arch or a whole bunch of other things, I usually create my stuff to where it is it can be transported from one place to the other. So yes, they are going to charge. Would you like to sit there and not get paid for just waiting? So yeah, most florists charge. And then is there an additional fee that's already not taken in account? So you can ask the florist, you know, are you charging me anything in additional? Do I need to know about any additional fees? I know I just recently had a young lady, she kept asking me, okay, if I need to cancel and reschedule because of the pandemic that we're going through, if I need to cancel if I need to reschedule a date, is there an additional fee? Now, like I told her in my contract, because it is a pandemic or an act of war or a flood, an earthquake or anything like that, it has nothing to do with either you or I. So neither of us are liable. So there's no fee. But if you cancel and not reschedule, you cancel it, yes, there is a fee that I do charge. So that is just basically some of the questions that you can ask your florist. I hope these are very helpful. In the comments down below, let me know if there's any other things I should have included, and I will get back to you and let you know the answer on that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hehehe